Welcome back. We're back again. Welcome to the Easy Project with my boy Eddie P.
Let's
and myself,
go.
Zebby T. Got a good guest today. We've got another one, another up-and-coming superstar, a netballer.
Woo!
We're going to hear from a young and up-and-coming netballer, Jessica Milne. Is that right? Jessica? Can we just call you Jess?
Jess is good. Yeah.
But Jessica is your name?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Sorry. Welcome to the Easy Project.
Before we start,
before we start, it's always real chilled and easy. We don't want our guests to feel like they're pressure to like come in there and
be all
nervous and and feel like they just be yourself. This
easy
is
chats.
easy chats. Yeah.
What's been happening?
Not much. Just same work and training and it's about all that happens.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah, like obviously, up and coming young superstar in the netball game. Obviously, you're only 23.
Yeah,
right?
23. Yeah.
23, still young, rocking and rolling your prime soon.
Yep.
Obviously, we had a couple netballers that come in, had a chat about their journey, and obviously we're here to hear your story and where you're from, where you grew up, and just give us a rundown of your journey.
Yes, I was born in London.
Ooh.
Yeah, lived there till I was 7. Dad's English, mum's Aussie. Moved to the Gold Coast when I was 7, and just been on the coast ever since. Played all my netball on the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. London, no accent.
Yeah, no, lost that pretty quick, smart.
Hey, quick story. Like when the girls were over, we lived in England as well. It's so funny, they get that mad accent. I love it. I love them when the kids came over.
London's nice.
Yeah.
Not North.
St. Helens, come on, man.
Wigan is the worst.
But like, my daughters, like they went to school in England and mate, just like hearing them like have that chat, that English chat, like their Scouser accent and all that, because they were like, we were brought up like, they were sort of like we were living in Liverpool, like on the outskirts of Liverpool, but they sort of like went to this school, like had that Scouser accent, and it was like so. I loved that, and I said, please don't lose that. Came back like 2 weeks, I lost it. Back to speaking Aussie. Like proper Aussies. Yeah. Yeah. But
so, do you go over to London much? Have you been back?
I've been back once.
Oh, right.
But got family over there, hope to go back a bit more often. But I don't really know why. Just
yeah.
Do
you have any families over there playing netball over there?
No, actually, no.
So the only one?
Yeah. Mum played when she was younger.
Oh, right.
Not professionally or anything, but just played for fun. So that's kind of why I picked it up.
Yeah. So were you passionate about playing netball throughout, like, growing up?
I've always loved to play netball. I've played since I was 7. I guess, like, I always just sort of played for fun. Like, it was never, I want to play professional netball. It was played for fun, didn't make a lot of teams, made a few teams. I stopped playing netball, actually, when I started uni. So I was, like, 19 and didn't last too long. I think it was about 2 weeks, and then I was filling in for just indoor netball. And Victor Pataka, who he was just sort of watching me play and was like, come trial for this team, Bonn Uni, and then went along to the trial, and that was 5 years ago now, and kind of full circle. He's now my coach at Gold Coast Titans netball. That's pretty cool. Having him as someone who sort of started that netball journey for me, to now be my coach has been really cool.
That's
nice.
So what school did you go to, like on the coast? Did you go to any of the good schools, like sporting schools, or?
I went to Marymount College.
Yeah, nice. Just around the corner.
Yeah, around the corner in Burleigh. I mean, they had sort of a netball program. We were all right. I guess we weren't in that competition with the specialist netball schools where you sort of get a scholarship just for netball and stuff. I mean, they were awesome for the side of my netball as well. Had good coaches there too.
Yeah. But that's pretty good because also I want to take it back. Mum, you said mum played netball.
Yeah.
And obviously you took on the journey of, okay, I want to play for fun now. Did mum and dad ever like go, come on, you can make it, push you to play the sport? Or was it just more, just a hobby just to play?
No, they didn't, honestly.
Yeah.
It was just sort of, I mean, they'd come to my games and watch me play, but it was never like, all right, like, you know, knuckle down, like you could actually go somewhere. I think they always encouraged me.
Yeah.
But yeah, which, I don't know, I like that. I sort of feel like I play my best netball when I'm just having fun and have that confidence too. So it was good that they didn't put that pressure on. But now I guess like I've got a taste. It's kind of like, well, you know, may as well. Like how far can you take it kind of thing?
100%. Because when you talk about, obviously we played rugby league and when you play your best footy or you play your best in sport when you're not really focused or there's no pressure behind you doing it. Like, and we got kids.
Yeah.
Is it vouch having kids?
100%. I feel like, you know, when you're sort of like, when you go into that arena of like training hard and then being around like your teammates and that, but then when you go home to your family, that's your switch off.
Yeah.
So, but it's hard, like with someone like yourself, like you gotta, you know, if you really want to like get to that next level, you got to train hard. You got to put the effort in. You have to have the passion to enjoy it and want it, but at the same time, like it still has to be fun, you know, for yourself. So like, yeah, like, but just talk us through like, you know, some of the like, you know, I wouldn't say the setbacks, but some of the, you know, the teams that you would have, the challenges that you would have come through. Because you said you gave up the sport like at 19, but that was only like short-lived where, you know, you came back. Why, how come you decided to stop playing?
I guess like it is hard trying to juggle that too. Yeah, as I said, like I just sort of started uni and I kind of wanted to just focus on that, like getting a good job and working full time. And but when as soon as I did that, I was like, oh, I don't know, like I miss netball, which I hadn't really felt before. Like it was just, I don't know, I guess being in that team environment. And even now, like I still work full time, but it's, you know, shut the laptop, like go to training at night, and it's netball is a way that I can sort of not think about work, not think about other things. It's like I get there, like just do my session with the girls, get around each other, and that's what I like about team sport too.
Yeah, the camaraderie, eh?
Yeah,
the crew,
it's always the same.
It's the best. Like, obviously, we're retired now, but we still try to keep in touch and try to stay amongst each other. The boys.
We try our best, but we don't get back on the rugby league field. We just try and find different communities to be a part of.
Yeah, but it's cool because obviously those setbacks that you've had, obviously you're only still young. Obviously now you've got the taste of, we'll talk about your debut soon, but you got the taste of playing that game, falling in love with the game again. Like, take us through those challenges. How were you mentally going through those periods where you weren't getting picked? Because there's a lot of guys that don't get picked, but then later on they crack it, they make it. You know what I mean? They're superstars now.
Yeah.
How were those challenges?
Yeah, I think when I was a bit younger, like I didn't really. It's not that I didn't care. It was just that, you know, like I would just rocked up just to play, and then, I guess. Looking back now, and I'm around so many talented girls, and it's, you know, they have come through that pathway, and they've been in like a high performance environment for so many years. So yeah, like I don't know, in a way it was like, well, it doesn't matter. Like I can still just try, and I guess everyone's journey is like a bit different, and I feel like, you know, not making some sides, like it's almost like a fire, like, all right, well, we'll see. I don't know, not trying to prove people wrong, but just like I know myself, I'm like, nah, like I'll just keep going and see how far I actually can
100%,
go.
100%,
so cool.
I can sense it. Like you got that fire in the belly. Goes, yeah, I've got a chip on my shoulder now. I didn't make this team, but I'm going to prove these people wrong.
Yeah.
That later down the track, I'm going to, You know,
Yeah.
they're going to be talking about me. You know what I mean? I feel like, and I, you know, I was like that as a young kid too. Like you go through the systems, you go through the good schooling, but at the same time, you're still not cracking it, but you're still trying to put in the hard work. I feel like, you know, you've got to experience some sort of setbacks as young kids and want it more. And I feel like you just said, you've had mates that have come through the high performance, like, arena, going to the good schools, always just netball, just on them and that. But like, you're just this person that's just like, you're going to Marymount, you just turn up, have fun. You turn up and have fun. You turn up and have fun, and like people just see you, oh no, this girl's got some talent. You know, let's give her a crack. But then when people show faith in you, show like, you know, I reckon this girl's got something, that's when you've got to give a bit.
Yeah.
You know? Is that how you feel?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think a lot of my friends too, like they've sort of been through that pathway and been in the netball system for so long, and they kind of lose like that love for the sport a bit. And, you know, I mean, it is hard being sort of that semi-professional, juggling full-time work and like having a family, some are mums too. So that is hard. But I think, something that I don't want to lose is just that love for just to play netball. And obviously, you know, there's a lot of things in the background, like the sacrifices and working hard and stuff. But I don't want to lose that love for the sport and just playing.
Yeah. Well, we had like some greats on here before, but I'm just saying, like, you know, with yourself, what is the goal? Like, you know, is there something that, like, being professional and like doing it as a full-time role, is that a goal for you? Like, because I know like you're saying you're only semi-professional and you have to juggle a job. Are you still studying, or you know what I mean? Are you, and then all that kind of stuff? Like, is that a goal for you, like moving forward? Like trying to make netball a full-time thing?
I think like debuted last year, and I think just played one game for a couple of minutes, but I think like just getting that taste, it's sort of like, all right, like how far can I go? I do work full-time as well, occupational therapist, and I do love my job too, so it's kind of like, I don't know, two different things, but I think while I'm young, may as well.
100%.
Yeah, because like obviously netball's different to rugby league financially.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the game is growing, and there's so many kids that do play netball. But obviously, financially is a big one. But just, I don't know, with you seeing the potential of you going to the next level is pretty cool to see, because it's you just never know what happens if you don't put yourself out there. And take us through your debut. Like, what was that like? What was mum and dad like? Were they just buzzing? Was it a buzzing feeling? Even though maybe you even playing 1 minute doesn't matter. You still made your debut. You know what I mean? Getting the taste, getting the feel of it. Give us a rundown of that. Like, even just being in there. Amongst it all.
To be honest, like it was pretty unexpected. I think sort of in that Firebirds pathway, in the Future Firebirds Academy. But sort of just got a phone call on like a Tuesday, and it was like, can you come to training tomorrow? And I was like, oh, like I'll see if I can get work off tomorrow. And like I'd love to come. And lucky it worked out. I got work off. Still, I guess didn't really think much of it. Like it's not unusual to go along to training. And then I think after that it was like, all right, like we'll let you know tomorrow, like if you come to training on Friday. And I was like, oh, yeah, all right. And then got that phone call the next day, and it was like, oh, like, can you come to training tomorrow again on Friday? And I was like, oh, I've got work again. Lucky I was working from home that day. I don't know if I should say that, but I was able to go to training. And then, got told after that session, like, oh, you're in tomorrow, by the way. Like, you're in the squad on the bench. You'll make your debut. So I was, honestly, even going to training on the Friday, like I didn't realise, to be honest. And then it was like, oh, yeah, right. But I think that's probably best, I guess, like a bit unexpected, and just didn't overthink it too much. It was just the next day, just go in and do what I had to do.
What was mum and dad like?
Yeah. Mum was crazy. I think she was so excited for me. I think she's been such a big support and been to most of my games too. Dad, he doesn't know netball too much. But
Come on, Dad.
Netball dads.
Come on, Dad.
Sus.
Yeah. I think he knew what it meant to me. But he was excited. He just always been supportive too.
It's a big thing because, like, obviously, having a debut is such a big thing. And obviously, you representing your family, but obviously the sacrifices that mum and dad have made for you to go out there and play and take it to training. Like, you don't realise as a parent, like, we're parents now.
Yeah.
No, we are. And you, like, the amount of money you spend for your kids to take them to their sporting and to all the activities, it's like, wow. So you just, like, I look at it now. That's why I asked that question because mum and dad's like, they'll be so proud of you of what you've done, you know what I mean? And now for you to see the potential, see where you want to go, whether it's working or netball, doesn't matter what you do. As long as you're happy, that's the main thing. But that's pretty exciting to see someone like yourself go through all those challenges, setbacks, and now put your foot forward to play the game of netball on the high level, which is cool.
You're probably going to come to that crossroads where, damn, like, is there, what's the next, like, you know, what's the next steps? Do I have to, like, you know, sacrifice, you know, being my job to go and put effort into this, or do I walk away from the game and just focus on my career and, like, you know, occupational therapy? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Your OT? Yeah, sweet. Yeah, so, like, hopefully that never happens. But, like, at the same time, like, you know, you definitely want to try and reach the heights of being a netballer within Australia. Is that a goal, or
You can represent UK then, eh?
UK? England?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes, Jewel.
Hey, Aussies, man, come on, man.
Come on. You've got a shining star here. We're ready to get on the stage.
But that's the journey, you know. And I think we had a couple netballers jump on the podcast before, and they spoke about their purpose and sacrifices that they've made to get to where they are. And I know Gretel, we know Gretel, and she spoke highly about you. So it's really cool, you know, to see someone like yourself having a crack. I think that's the main thing.
Have you had much to do with some of these you know, some of the greats of the game, like mentoring you in that?
Yeah. Been lucky enough. My club now, Gold Coast Titans Netball, they've had Temapara Bailey, which is ex-Silverfern, and one of the best in the game too. So she's been my coach for the last 3 years, and so to have someone like her sort of see that potential and believe in me has been awesome. I think, she's so smart, but I think she's just made that culture for the club, and I think, she's created something really special. She's gone back over to New Zealand now to go coach over there, but even like having Kat Latu, she's now in that assistant coach role.
Some big shoes to fill there, eh?
Kat.
But she's also ex-Silverfern and one of the best shooters to ever do it, and so having people like those two who have been there before, I think they have just taught me so much, and I think even just like the smarts, like Kat she'll tell you how it is in the best possible way, but I think she just believes in you, and just she's so smart. I don't think I've ever thought so much about what I'm doing, but she's, even though she's a shooter, she's more in charge of our defense end. So having her who knows what it's like as a shooter, and sort of she's always thinking 2 steps ahead, which smarter not harder. I think she's just so intelligent, and passing her knowledge on is just trying to soak it all up.
That's awesome.
That's cool, bro, because obviously you need mentors out there to take you to the next level, and she's been through a lot, going through a lot of experiences and playing the game of netball. I feel like the game is slowly growing. We hope that, you know, it will take off probably just as high as rugby league. Hopefully, that's what we want, eh?
Yeah.
In Australia, that's what we want for the girls. So we want these games.
Do you ever wanted to play rugby league when you?
You'd kill it on the wing. You'd kill it on the wing.
I had to go up playing sevens, and I was not too good. I refused to go on. I think against one of the games. So
Yeah.
not for me.
Nah, that's cool. Obviously, Talent Locker have jumped on board. Such a big centralized app that obviously gives opportunities for people like yourself, even older players that are playing now, to be seen. You're involved with Talent Locker.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Talent Locker?
Yeah, I think it's something that the netball has always needed. I think, especially in that sort of that semi-professional kind of level and wanting to go that next step. I think even to be seen by, other countries, say if that's like in the UK or New Zealand, it's sort of like, how, like you don't even know the steps to sort of get there. But I think Talent Locker kind of fills that gap, and you can sort of, put your highlights and be seen by those different coaches too.
Do you have a manager?
No.
So
Talent Locker's
there you go. Talent Locker's your manager.
Yeah.
But you know what's cool? But like people think you can just play netball here in Australia, but you can play anywhere in the world or wherever. Obviously, where netball is.
Yeah.
Apparently, the UAE is gonna netball. They're starting to play netball over there in Dubai. Could be an opportunity.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey.
Dubai to play netball. What do you reckon?
You know what I mean?
Oh, it'd be cool. A big move.
Tax free, mate.
Tax-free money, live your best
You're getting
life.
paid. You're getting paid
Getting
for the
paid.
moves there. Surely.
Surely all the big dogs will be going over to Dubai, taking their families there, enjoying the life.
How cool is that? How cool is that though? Like, some coaches, managers ain't gonna see you. You know what I mean? They might miss a game, but a centralized app like that where you can be seen, but like it's no brainer. Shout out to Talent Locker.
Shout out to Talent
Shout
Locker.
out to Talent
Brycey and the
Locker.
boys over there, get all the highlights reels on there. Come on, man.
Yeah, I know,
So we can-
100%.
So we can be seen.
But look, we obviously we appreciate you coming here. But if there's any, we always like to have a key message that you can share with our young audience. Do you have a key message? Under the bus, come on. I'm sure that there's a lot of young girls that probably look up to you with obviously can
100%.
resonate with your story. Not making it now, having a crack, had a little taste of what it's like, where it may take you.
Yeah, I think just like obviously, I think it's just what you do behind the scenes too. Like obviously, I say it is like I just play netball for fun, but it is, putting in that work behind the scenes, rocking up to training, but even those things that people don't see as well, like, I don't know, nutrition, recovery,
1%ers.
sleep.
1%ers.
Yeah, do the work behind the scenes.
Go to the gym, work out, be part of another communities, eh? Love it. That's, you know what I mean?
No.
But it's like, that's what it is. Like, I can resonate with that. You have to work hard behind the scenes. You have to put in the work. You got to, make sure that you're ready to go, whenever the opportunity comes up. Like you can't be just sitting there and just waiting. Oh man, I've got to train hard now.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, I definitely vouch for that as well.
Yeah.
And that's not just in sport. It could be anything.
Yeah. Anything.
Work, family,
Yeah.
your relationships with your friends.
Yeah.
It's just, doing the 1%ers. I
100%.
love that.
1% plays.
Hey, did you see it? Take notes, guys. Take notes.
Take notes, yes.
Nah, I appreciate
Yeah.
you coming down, sharing your story. Excited, very exciting times for your journey, and can't wait to see you thrive up there.
100%.
Leave us some tickets. Remember, get the tickets for us.
Tickets for the games.
Thanks
Want
for
to come and
having
watch the
me.
Firebirds. I want to bring my daughter, so I know who to ring now. Jess, come on. Please, 2 tickets, please, to the Firebirds. Yeah, we met like on the podcast.
I don't know him. Nah, all good.
Yeah.
Easy does it. Easy chats. Let's go.
Talent Locker. Shout out to Talent Locker for always
Shout out
like
to Talent Locker.
they're our main sponsors, and you're part of the Talent Locker family now. So hopefully there's more opportunities that come your way. Not only like you're doing good things for the playing for the Titans, but also you really want to like cement a spot, try and get into that Firebird system at the same time. So it's all about like just working hard from now on in.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Done.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.